Channel. In this video, we're going to go over REEF Finance. Now, this has actually been a very highly requested cryptocurrency that you guys have asked me to have a look at. So I'm going to be doing that for you guys today. Now, remember, nothing you see in this video is financial advice, so always make sure to do your own research. And guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, turn the bell notification icon on so you can stay up to date on all my recent videos. Now, REEF Finance, this is another DeFi project. You guys know how much I love the DeFi space. I do believe, the DeFi cryptos, they have a better chance of surviving than the other cryptocurrencies. This has the potential to completely revolutionize the way we view and conduct our financial transactions, which is why I'm so bullish on the DeFi space. Now, this particular cryptocurrency is built on the Polkadot blockchain. Now, those of you that are aware, I'm super bullish on Polkadot. I do believe that's going to be around 10 years from now, and I do believe it will even overtake Ethereum in market cap. And yes, quote me on that, which is why we're heavily invested in Polkadot and buying so heavily, because we do believe it will overtake Polkadot at some point. So let's look at REEF Finance. As you can see, recently launched, so this is a completely new project. We can pretty much say, again, it was launched on the 28th of December 2020, and as you can see, hasn't been around for that long, but it's in profit, right? So overall, if you bought this, as you can see, we did see a massive dip, but now it's almost ranging around this area. So price is still pretty cheap, below 1 cent. So of course, if you don't know anything about this particular project, you're in early. Let's just put it this way: you're in early. You're in super early. Only 3 months. This has been around for, and as you can see, haven't seen much movement. I mean, still I would still call this a range, right? Price is still ranging. So if you're watching this, you haven't really missed anything per se. So let's have a deeper look at this project, right? Because again, the price action, there's not much we can currently look at. There's not much going on just from a price action perspective, right? So forget looking at the price action. We're still in the price discovery phase. I'd rather look at the fundamentals than try and guess where price will go at the moment. So first thing first, let's have a look if we actually are interested in this particular project. Number one, what I like to see is actually listed on all the major cryptocurrency platforms. So as you can see, Binance, Uniswap, loads. So it's ranked. It's listed on all the popular exchanges, which is really, really good. The supply, coin supply, isn't that huge, to be honest with you. It's not massive, especially when you look at the circulating supply. This is fair, I believe. This is completely fair. And let's have a look. Let's just look more into rather than the actual live price at listing. So REEF is a DeFi platform built on the Polkadot that aims to deliver cross-chain trading. A yield engine and smart liquidity aggregator are among the project's offerings. So first thing first, is there a need for this? I believe we can all agree there is probably a need for more DeFi platforms. 100%, especially on the Polkadot network. I believe there's definitely I was again just looking at Matic yesterday. Make sure you watch that video. Let's see. Work began on the project in the second half of 2020. Those behind the REEF argue that the process of trading, lending, and staking crypto is currently fragmented, creating a painful experience for all of its participants. Now, I'm not quite sure I agree that the process, lending maybe, staking, I don't believe it's fragmented. I believe it's pretty straightforward. But again, because I've been in this space for quite some time, maybe in fact, yes, it is actually quite a painful experience for a lot of people, because we just had someone in our VLC network community tell us that they've stopped using Binance just because they find it super confusing. So we'll definitely have a look at this DeFi platform afterwards. Reef aggregates liquidity and provides automation. It also aims to address the drawbacks associated with existing platforms, Binance. While centralized exchanges are prone to security breaches, decentralized exchanges rivals can lack liquidity and are often difficult to use. Very true. Not quite sure about this. Are prone to security breaches. I mean, yeah, that's a bit far fetched. And with a lot of the actual platforms now being quite regulated, so Coinbase, etc. I know in the UK they're actually regulated with the FCA, which is the Financial Conduct Authority, right? And obviously not all these exchanges are, but what that means is if you were to lose, let's say below 80, I believe it's around, let's just say 7, don't quote me on this, around 70k, you can claim and you can actually pursue that. But obviously please do your research, don't take my word for it. Let's see, but yes, decentralized rivals can lack liquidity, very true, and are often difficult to use. Yes, I will agree on this. Who are the founders? Reef was founded by Denko. His motivation was to remove technical barriers to entry for retail investors who want to get involved in DeFi and have a straightforward decision-making process that take the user's appetite for risk into account. Wanted to help newcomers overcome complexity associated with using order books, enable them to learn how different protocols work with ease. Okay. To be honest with you, nothing nothing really stands out to me so far. Reef is geared towards newcomers as well as currently by users who find it difficult to keep up with the best investment strategies. The company also wants to tackle with high. Yeah, to be honest with you guys, what I'm reading so far, nothing really stands out to me per se. I mean, the only thing that's like wow is that it's built on the Polkadot network. But apart from that, I wouldn't say this is a wow. Now, remember, guys, never confuse technicals with the fundamentals. This can absolutely explode. And like I said, it's still early doors. So I would not be surprised if this did start to rally. So I will definitely keep this on my watch list. Who knows? This could be a short-term play. But is this long-term? Do I believe that this is a project that is going to take over long-term? Probably not, because there's a lot of projects currently doing this and have a competitive advantage already. So yeah, it's not that unique in my opinion, but of course if you feel this any differently, comment below and tell me why. But yeah, so far, just from the fundamental perspective, this isn't a wow for me. This is not how I felt when I first was doing my research in Polkadot and looking at how the Polkadot blockchain actually works and what need it is meeting. Most importantly, this itself, nothing that wows me so far. Where can you buy Reef? Okay, how is the Reef secured? Yeah, nothing really excites me so far. The price action definitely excites me though, because it's still again below 1 cent, which is incredible for a technical play anyway. But is this something I would be holding long term? Probably not. Or I'll just utilize my strategy that I use, which is, my VRC network members, really say is powerful, right? Because it basically wipes out that, for example, if you were to use my strategy when buying Bitcoin 10 years ago, you would still basically be a billionaire today just using my strategy, right? So it's a strategy whereby you can obviously take partial gains, but also ensure that you have some coins for the long term. If you want to learn more about that, send me a message below, or click the link, message me on Telegram. All links are in the bio, or of course, message me on Instagram. But guys, with that being said, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, when others are fearful, be greedy. And when others are greedy, be fearful. At the moment, this is potentially a sleeping giant from a technical perspective, so we're keeping a close eye on this. But with that being said, guys, seize the day.